Hey, and welcome back to Kallerhult Creations. My name is Kallerhult. I work as an illustrator and I make YouTube videos. I aim to publish them weekly, but that's not happening because I also have a life, which includes 2 small children who tend to get sick when there's a new term starting or a new semester. So it's currently the 7th of September. I was aiming to start this vlog earlier, like, I don't know, the 1st of September, and I actually did start it earlier, but I decided to cut that shit out because it was basically just me feeling sad and bad for my kids being ill, feeling sad and bad for not doing all of the work I wanted to do. So it's a fresh start. As I said, it's the 7th of September. Did I mention it's my dad's birthday? It's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad! In case you're watching this, which I don't think you are, but if you are, happy birthday. Also to your sister, my aunt. My dad is a twin. I have been editing the August vlog, and holy moly, that's a big chunk of a video. I don't really know why I do this to myself. It was supposed to go up like last week, but Lily was homesick then, so that didn't happen. Hopefully it'll go up this week. We'll see. Obviously you'll already know that. I have also been working on setting up my new web page because that's like the mission for this month, is to do all of the behind the scenes stuff. So I'm gonna revamp my web page completely. I am going to work hard on my upcoming Patreon launch, which is coming the 1st of October if everything goes according to plan. And according to plan was not to have 2 weeks with sick kids at home. Oh well. I will not add as much art as I did in the August vlog because then I had 2 huge commissions that I was working on, 2 A3 colored pencil portraits, and I added quite a lot of that footage into the August vlog, which was really fun because I want to, you know, commemorate, is that what the correct word is? I want to add what I'm doing, but also I want it to be nice to look at, and that meant I spent so much time trying to get like little jump cuts between sections of me filming to the music, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so currently I have about 20 minutes until I have to go pick up Lily. So I'm gonna continue on with my webpage. And the thing is, I actually have studied studied some web design and stuff, and I have built several WordPress pages, which is what I chose to go with. Initially I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go with Wix, or I'm gonna go with Squarespace, or all of those places that people get like sponsorships and like, they are so awesome. And I'm like, oh yeah, they must be totally awesome. However, I don't think I'm gonna open a shop on my site just yet, meaning I'm basically only gonna use it as a portfolio site. And then why pay for that? I mean, I can use a free WordPress site, just attach it to my domain, which I am paying for. So that's probably what I'm gonna be, that is what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, let's just get back to work. What I was trying to say is that I'm a bit overwhelmed with the whole web page thing. Currently I'm trying to figure out, like, when you do a drop menu with like, this is the parent menu tag thing, and then when you hover over it, it's supposed to make new menu. It's a whole thing. So welcome to September's studio vlog by yours truly. I'm continuing on with my webpage. So today I have been looking at different options, different color options for my logotype. I realized I made this logotype back in 2017 when I didn't know vector art, so I've been vectorized my old logo and then trying to change up the colors a bit. What you see here on the screen is not what I'm looking at, just so you know. So yeah, I still like I want yellow and like turquoise and teal petrol bluish. I want these kind of colors, but I just want to spruce it up a bit. I also took a look into... oh, hello! Hello, Iris. I was gonna show you the website builder for one.com, who are my provider for my my domain. And since I already paid them and I have storage space, I was like, maybe I should use their... don't save. Maybe I should use one of their templates. However, even though I'm paying them quite a lot, I only get 5 subpages. Well, 4. This is the landing page, and then I get 4 subpages. So yeah, I can't use it. So back to WordPress. This is probably something. This is what I'm kind of looking for at the moment. So I'm gonna have just a landing page with some pictures, more like mood board, I guess. So a compilation between art and surrounding and stuff like that. As I said, more like a mood board. I'm gonna have an about section, all about me. Oh yeah. Portfolio with emphasis on illustration, but I'm also gonna have 2 subsections with portraits and logotypes, because I still have to make money. I want to do portraits and logotypes as well, even though what I dream about is illustrating books, especially children books. So I'm gonna put the emphasis on illustration. Then I'm gonna have a fun category called bucket list. So for this one, I'm gonna list projects I really want to do, because I mean, someone might find my webpage and be like, yeah, I want you to design the side of a milk carton. That would be cool to have your illustrations there. I don't know. And then of course a contact and frequently asked questions. I spent the majority of the morning working on my webpage, and now I'm gonna do some color studies for this upcoming color splash, and I'm watching Steph's latest video. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday. I'm knackered. I'm so tired. This is my second cup of coffee for this lovely day. So it's a double espresso with milk. Yeah, so today I am gonna continue on working on this portrait, and I'm also taking a little look at Skillshare, because I need to get my brains around Affinity Publisher. I've used Affinity programs before. I have a very interesting prospect coming up, graphic design, I guess. So I need to familiarize myself with publishers. So I'm just gonna put one of those Skillshare classes on in like the background while I'm drawing. Usually I tend to like take it as a focused study session, so I'm following along and everything, but now I'm just gonna have it, you know, absorb the knowledge while I'm doing something else because I'm tired. So my work day ended quite abruptly because I'm currently in the emergency room, or like healthcare center, with Linus. He crashed and hurt his knee, so yeah. Hello, it's Wednesday. So Linus had to get his knee taped yesterday. They wanted to sew it up, but the injury was... Anyway, they couldn't sew it, they had to tape it. I've also been to therapy this morning. It's so good to go to therapy because, you know, all of the little snowballs that fall down the hill and become huge snowballs, I get help to like make them go slower, sometimes break them apart, sometimes know which one to just release and let them have its go, I guess. I need to become a better boss for my self-employed self, because I tend to track my progress, and that also means what I feel content about, like what I've done, what I've accomplished. I tend to track that based on like how many to-dos I accomplish, and my not self-worth, but my you know, the reward system in your brain that says good job, you did a good job, that basically only activates when I've finished a project. So not that I've made progress on a project. So for example, if I make a commission, it's like, okay, so here's the first part, you have the photo, you have the tools, you know what you're gonna do the work, then you're done. That's very straightforward, that's very easy to grasp. Then we have my self-initiated projects, like revamp my webpage. Of course I have my to-do list, but the thing is, it can always become more, it can always be better, and like, where's the limit? I know when I'm gonna publish it, and I know what I absolutely have to have on the site, but that's a constant work in progress project. The same thing with my portfolio. I want to have a huge, awesome, great portfolio. Of course I want to have that. But I also, you know, want to publish the work I want to be hired to do. And I haven't been prioritizing creating that kind of content before. So now I put this huge pressure on myself to produce all of that content. Which basically means I'm kinda not doing it. I come up with new ideas of what I want to do instead of doing those things I've already decided that I'm gonna do. So that's a classic, you know, procrastination by doing other projects. Also, I mean, when I'm commissioned to do something, I have the other person holding me accountable, I guess. And when I'm doing stuff for myself, I can always argue my way out of it. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that when it's too overwhelming, it's hard not to have like proper guidelines. And I'm tied in my hand. Can I put you somewhere? There you go. Also, I have so many things I want to do. Sometimes it's like a blessing and a curse to be creative, because I have so many ideas of things I want to do. Like today I got a new book idea. Like, oh, I want to illustrate this kind of book. That would be awesome. So I'm like, okay, just get it down on paper, put it aside for now. You have to focus on what your task is right now. I wanted to apply for like a craft fair or an art fair, which is like awesome, and the deadline was it today or yesterday, and I started working on things for that, and then I was like, hold on now. This is not a part of the bigger plan. You have to work towards the bigger plan before you can do the small things that's like right now. It's the same with commissions right now. I have some commissions I'm still working on, but and I am taking on new commissions, but it's not like, hello everybody, commission me to do this, commission me to do that, because I need to do the big things that's gonna benefit me in the long run. A commission benefits me right now. Like, I have a strict work program, I guess. I get paid now. That's like awesome. But what does it lead to down the road? I want to, you know, invest in my future as an artist and illustrator. And that means I have to face all of those things that I have a bit of an issue with. This is I think one of the harder things being self-employed. I mean, self-discipline. I have self-discipline. I mean, I can work for 10 hours of a day, but I might not be working on the most important things or the correct things. Do you know what I'm saying? When it comes to creativity, I often feel like I am driven by passion, I guess. It's like, this is still work, but I allow myself to feel like, oh, but I feel like doing this work, and then I postpone the old work. Do you understand what I'm saying? Am I making any sense? There is so much things in life that I don't really have calculated into my business life. I mean, when I go to my employed work, my day job, it's like I come there, I say, hello, I'm here, computer, sign me in, and I work, and then I sign out, and then I'm done. When I have my self-employed life, it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this, but I also have to do the laundry, and I'm gonna do this, but I also have to be mindful if the kids need to come home early, and I need to do this. It's like so many things that can affect my work day. And I mean, that's the way for all parents who are working, but it's still a bit hard to, you know, calculate all of those things. So, moving forward, did I mention I went to therapy this morning? I think I did. I don't know. Moving forward, implementing journaling again. I really need to get the words out there. Journal. I need to become better at time management, in the sense of putting boundaries for myself. Not to be as productive as possible, but to make sure I take breaks, to make sure I'm not overdoing it. And also, when it comes to scheduling, if I calculate like I should be able to work this amount of hours this week, I should only schedule, I don't know, 80% of them, perhaps less. I can have like a running, in case I have time, do these things as well, hidden away, one of those lists. But for the main part, it's gonna be like, my work hours should not be planned for 100% occupation. they should be planned for no more than 80%, because then I at least have 20% leeway if in case something happens. Self-employed life for you. It's a struggle. It's fun, it's creative, it's giving me so much joy and stress. Yeah, so now I'm gonna write up the voiceover for the video. When Linus comes home, I'm gonna chill with him for a bit. It's one of those things, be present when you're doing something. When you have a creative mind, I mean, my mind is never quiet. I'm always having conversations in my head. I am always seeing like imagery, like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I could draw like this, I could create this. And I have a hard time disconnecting from all of those bees flying around in my head, which kind of affects my relationship with my kids, because I mean, I'm playing a game with my kids, and instead of just immersing myself in a game, I'm like, oh, it would be fun to design a game. I wonder what I could do. Yeah. Hey guys, it's Monday the 20th of September, and I have new glasses, so now you don't have to, you know, get distracted by the filter thing that they put on for reflection that has been cracked. Yeah, it was time. It was time for a pair of new glasses. I had my previous one for 4 years, I think, 5 years. So yeah, it was time. I actually wanted like thicker frames, and preferably black. I usually tend to go, you know, from this side to this side. So it's the same with my hair. I'm like, oh, so I have long blonde hair, now I want to chop it off and dye it black. That's like how I work. Anyway, today I have been counting, timing, that's the word, timing my work hours, because as I think I mentioned, unless I lost that footage or cut it out, I am trying to measure my work time in time and not in to-do tasks, because I like planning, but I'm kinda shitty at it because I put too much on my plate and then I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. So my therapist suggested that I track my days, my work days, with hours instead of tasks. So I've done so much during these 3 hours. Also, I have packaged up this parcel, which is going to my friend Noobsy. She sent me a parcel, and I'm gonna send her one as well. So it's currently lunch time. It's 11:30, so I'm gonna go have lunch, and then I'm gonna continue on with my prepping stuff for Patreon and working on my website, because that's on today's schedule. I have also spent, was it like 45 minutes this morning and quite some time yesterday doing some research into how to formatting and designing books, so I can tackle that graphic design assignment I have coming up. So yeah, today it's a good day today. It's a good day. A good day to have a good day. It is now the evening, and I am sat drinking some tea in my lovely Horcrux mug. That's like heat changing mug. I have worked for almost 5.5 hours so far today, and I'm gonna crank in 2 more hours before I go to bed. I don't know if I'm gonna edit videos or work in my sketchbook for the Patreon tier graphics and stuff. Have to have a think about that. Probably gonna do both. I think I'm gonna start with like 20 minutes of editing, then I'm gonna just chill and draw. Because that's a nice way to just wind down. Yeah, that's my plan. I was supposed to stop working at 10 o'clock and go to bed. It's currently 10:30. But I squeezed in 8 hours of work today because I'm counting this as work. It's kinda a combination between studying, exploring, trying to figure out how I want to draw, what species of penguin should I use, what style should I use when I'm drawing my tier graphics. Now it's time for bed. Good night. It is a Tuesday the 21st of September and I'm quite nervous, to be honest. Because I kind of realized this whole Patreon thing, it's gonna happen. It's like for real. So I have about 10 days and then I'm gonna launch it. I don't have that many hours during those 10 days to work on it. So I've been doing all the nitty-gritty stuff like profile picture and cover banner thing. I'm still trying to, think that I don't have to have everything perfect at once. I have to have something there to put it up, and then it's gonna be a work in progress. Also, I'm kind of nervous because I'm like, what if no one pledges? But on the other hand, which is even more scary, what if someone does pledge to my Patreon? I know I'm silly, but it was the same thing when I was competing with my dogs, like in obedience and freestyle and stuff. I was always so nervous before a competition, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can only influence what I am doing, and then how people take it, it's up to them. So, also one thing I have realized is that I absolutely stink when it comes to marketing myself. I like to do the work. I mean, I love working, I love illustrating, I love doing all the things. And then I'm like, okay, so here I did a thing, okay, bye. I am not that good at, putting myself out there. That's gonna be a mission for 2022, I guess, to put myself out there. Another realization I have had is, to quote the infamous Ron Swanson, never half-ass two things, full ass one thing. And I have realized that my ass is not big enough. Yeah, I was gonna launch my updated website with a portfolio October 1st and my Patreon October 1st, and the deadline for the graphic design project I'm working on is on October 1st. That's 3 asses for you. I don't have 3 asses. So, I'm gonna postpone the website because I know, I said it just mere minutes ago, that it's okay to just, do something like a placeholder and then continue on working on it, but it's still gonna be something that's nagging on me. So since September has been not according to plan, with sick kids and everything, like today, I'm going to the health center to get Linus' wound redressed. Is it what you say in English? They're gonna change the bandage and stuff. So there are so many other factors. If I only had one thing to do, I could be in charge of all of my hours without interruption. That's how I'm planning my days. As if nothing could interfere with my plans. That's also why I get anxious and stressed. So, not gonna half-ass the website. I'm gonna postpone that. Also because basically I was gonna launch like my new price list and everything, but I don't have time for commissions right now, so I don't want to, it kind of advertises that I'm open for commissions, and I'm not saying that I'm not open for commissions, but I also think it's a bit unnecessary to put it out there, potentially get interested clients, and still have to say like, okay, I'm so happy you want to commission me to do this. You're gonna have to wait, because I want to get Patreon up and running. I need to really put more time and effort into the graphic design thing. It's not something that's set in stone. I'm basically gonna do audition for it, I guess. I'm gonna do a sample of what I could create if the person chooses to move forward with me, but it's a huge project in case I get the gig, and then I won't have time to do other commissions. Also, I have one logotype that's out in space. I've sent stuff for review. I haven't heard back from them yet. I have a bunch of Christmas baubles I promised to paint. I'm not actually taking on Christmas baubles commissions, but this was a particular circumstances, so I'm gonna do that. So I still have a bunch of things to do, and maybe I shouldn't open up the possibility to get more on the other side of the same coin. I want to, build for the future, so of course I want to have commission. Oh, it's hard. I kind of need a business coach, I guess. Sometimes I'm wondering, it would be really nice to have someone just taking care of everything and I can just work. That's employment. Yeah. Hey guys, it's Thursday the 23rd of September. It's currently 9 o'clock in the evening and I am sat with a cup of tea and just doing some more work. I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here because I'm gonna be working at my day job for 3 consecutive days, and then I have a few days before I launch my Patreon. So when you are watching this, I actually have a Patreon, which is kind of scary. So today I actually cleaned my desk. It doesn't look like a complete mess. I've continued on making it a mess again, because I have been working on my graphic design project that I've been talking a bit about. So these are just reference books. So yeah, and here's a quick little overview of the thumbnails I've created just before I make the final design. So yeah, I would like to thank you all so much for watching this vlog. I would be super happy if you want to check out my Patreon. I will leave a link down in the description. There will be more vlogs, more creative content. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm nervous about Patreon, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. So, once again, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Hejdå!